Gove Photo Getty I-Team 3 days Saturday, December 9, 2017 British voters will be able to change the terms of the country's relationship with the European Union after leaving the bloc if they don't like the final Brexit deal, Gove has suggested. Sufficient progress was achieved in Brexit negotiations on Friday to allow Theresa May and the EU to move on to discussing future trade ties, in a move welcomed by Mr Gove and other pro-Brexit Conservative MPs. However, while Mr Gove reiterated his support for Ms May, he gave succor to critics of the deal by saying that if Britons were dissatisfied with the terms of Brexit, future governments could change it. In a column for the Daily Telegraph, Mr Gove said, "The British people will be in control if they dislike the Brexit deal. The British people will be in control. By the time of the next election, EU law and any new treaty with the EU will cease to have primacy or direct effect in UK law. If the British people dislike the arrangement that we have negotiated with the EU, the agreement will allow a future government to diverge. Britain is due to exit the EU in March 2019 and the next election is not scheduled until 2022. Some Eurosceptic voices outside the government have said that Ms May has betrayed British Leave voters and given in to EU demands with the agreement. Tough week for the PM. It has been a tough week for Ms May after Northern Ireland's small Democratic Unionist party DUP, whose support she needs in Parliament, unexpectedly blocked an initial deal on Monday, leaving Britain and the EU scrambling to find wording acceptable to all sides ahead of next week's summit of EU leaders. While agreement was eventually reached on Friday, Mr Gove said all UK proposals were provisional on a final deal being done, and even then, that arrangement could be revisited by future governments. But Mr Gove, who was briefly in the running to lead the party last year, praised Ms May on Saturday, and said the deal was a result of her tenacity and skill. Additional reporting by agencies and news http://cnews.co.uk